John was questioned extensively about the awarding of several contracts by the regional administration, valuing $38.56 million, which, according to the Auditor General's report, was not awarded to the lowest most responsive bidder, in keeping with the Procurement Act of the country. What compounded the situation, however, and caused the committee to deliberate extensively on this matter was that no reason was provided in the minutes of the region's tender board meetings as to why the contracts were not awarded to the lowest and most responsive bidders.
All of those contractors referred to in that query number 944, all of them were presented as the lowest price, not necessarily the lowest responsive bidder. So we did have an active tender board, we did have an active evaluation committee, and that is on record.
Minister of Public Works Juan Edgil, who is also a member of the committee, submitted to the chairman, Jermaine Figuera, that the minutes of the tender board meeting should, at minimum, reflect the reason for the non-awarding of contracts to the lowest and most responsive bidder.
And in order for us to be able to verify justification of why it did not happen, the justification is found in the minutes, and the minutes did not state. And the fact that the minutes did not state it is left open. And he's asking that the minutes state that.
Meanwhile, the REO, in seeking to bring some amount of clarity to the issue, told the committee that in some cases, bidders are disqualified from the process due to administrative faults, such as NIS and tax-related discrepancies, and perhaps that was the reason why the lowest and most responsive bidder was not awarded a contract. He further posited that the administration is guided by the valuators attached to the agency.
Sometimes the evaluation report could state that the lowest bidder may fail to satisfy administrative compliance is not, even though the compliance might not be up to date, NIS. So that is, in a sense, disqualifies the most responsive bidder from getting that project.
Other matters that arose during the deliberation of the 2016 report by the Auditor General of the region include overpayments to contractors, to which the REO clarified that those monies have since been repaid and that he was in possession of receipts to justify same. The Auditor General's report also alluded to another malpractice which occurred during that time, which essentially outlines that instead of granting a 15% advance mobilization fee to contractors, it was granted at 20%, for which approval was not given. The REO informed that he has since put corrective measures in place to remedy the situation, but also informed that the 15% mobilization fee is not written in stone and that there can be leverage for more or less if need be. Wendell Badrie for the HGP Nightly.